So good morning and welcome to this Active Flow and Breathwork class. My name is Brian and I'm delighted to be with you today. Thank you so much for your patience and your presence. Know that your attention is valuable and important and appreciated. Today's class is just going to be a bit of a flow. We're going to try to find a little flow and some movement. So we'll move slowly, open up some parts of the body, move into a sequence of postures where we transition from posture to posture with the breath, finish with a twist and a wonderful guided rest. As always, we'll be here about 45 minutes today. As always, I want to remind you of our first guiding principle: support precedes action. So please ensure that you have all of your supports available, have them and use them. There's no point in having supports available and not using them. The purpose of supports is to be supportive. And so take a moment to ensure that. Remember that it is your practice. So do what is right for you. Listen to the wisdom of your own body. Your body will tell you what it needs. Give it what it needs and all will be well. Remember that what I'm doing here is offering and suggesting and inviting you into some things. Everything is just that, an offer, a suggestion, an invitation. The only requirement for you is to be present and to breathe. Everything else is optional. So please treat it that way. Modify any posture at any time. Come out of any posture at any time. Take any alternate posture at any time. Anytime you feel like you're overdoing it, remember that we are present and applying ourselves to the practice. But there's no stress, there's no strain, there's no overexertion here. It's simply yoga. And so we want to just be okay. So enough talk. Let us practice. So we're going to land and find support. We're going to raise gratitude. We're going to set our intention. So I invite you to find a supported posture, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe you want to sit in a chair with your feet underneath your knees, hip distance apart. Maybe you want to put your back on the floor and your legs up a wall. Maybe you just want to sit cross-legged on your mat or on your cushion or on your bolster. Whatever is appropriate for you, find that posture. And we find the support in the posture by finding the parts of our body that are in contact with something. Feel into those parts of your body that are touching. Feel that physical connection. Bring your awareness to that physical sensation of connection at those points and recognize that that is support. What is it like to be supported in this moment? What is it like to know that support is always available in this moment? Root into those places of contact. Imagine you could extend roots through those points of your body that are contacting something. And as the roots go down, the spine goes long, the crown goes up, side body gets lengthened. And as you feel the spine elongate and align, notice what happens in your body. Experiment with your chin to feel that release at the back of the neck so that you feel that full length of the spine from the base to the crown. And then I invite you to turn your awareness to your breath, to come into the present moment. We come into the body. To come into the body, we come into the breath. Turn your awareness to your breathing. Find your inhale as it appears underneath your nasal passages. Begin to breathe in and out through the nostrils, following the inhale in, following the exhale out. Holding your awareness on the breath and just being right there with each inhalation and each exhalation. And on your next inhalation, I invite you to float your hands to your heart in a way that brings awareness to your heart space and allow to arise in your heart space gratitude, any one thing for which you are grateful today. Perhaps just the possibility of gratitude today. However, whatever arises when gratitude is called forth, see it clearly in your mind's eye. And I invite you to anchor your gratitude in your heart space and to hold it there throughout the practice today. And then if you like, I invite you to set an intention for your practice. And maybe that is your intention, to simply hold your gratitude in your heart space, or perhaps to just be present with each inhalation. And whatever your intention is, I invite you to state it to yourself. Hear yourself in your mind's ear as you state your intention in a clear and declarative voice as if it is already done. And then listening as the echoes of your intention reverberate in your being, I invite you to take a full inhale. And as you exhale, if you choose to, allow your chin to drop towards your grateful and intentional heart and offer a benediction to seal your intention as I say Namo, Namaste. And then lift the chin, release the hands. And let us begin with just a quick enlivening breath. We're going to just do 1 minute of breath of fire here. Now, if you are pregnant or on your menstrual cycle, please do not pump the diaphragm. Just simply take long, deep yogic breath, full inhale, complete exhale. Otherwise, the diaphragm moves back and down on the exhale. And then as the diaphragm release, the inhale comes. Now remember, the inhale is equal to the exhale in volume, intensity, and duration. And so anytime we tend to over-exaggerate the exhale here, anytime you get a little lost, just stop. Remember, no stress, no strain, no overexertion. It's just a breath, okay? Just 1 minute of breath. Now, if you like, you can bring your arms up to 60 degrees, fold your fingertips back to the top of the palms, make the thumbs arc over the head as if they were touching. And then we'll take a cleansing breath, full inhale, complete exhale. And then we'll inhale to begin. Full inhalation. And begin. Find your rhythm. Your breath. Your pace. Your practice. Inhaling and exhaling with the diaphragm pumping. A form of breath of fire. Very centering, very powerful. 20 seconds remaining. Just stay with it. Take a full inhale, extend the fingertips, bring the thumbs to touch over the head. Lengthen, gently retain this breath while lifting at the base of the spine, at the pelvic bowl, at the heart. Relax the chin and shoulders, lift, lengthen. Very still, very gentle. Exhale, keep the arms up, release the hold. Full inhale. Get long, lift at the base, pelvic bowl, heart, lengthen, gently retain, be very still. And slowly let your palms float down toward your sides, maybe touch the ground on either side. Gently bring the hands to the knees. Be very still. Release. Allow the breath to come and go. Notice what shifted for you. Hugely present. Powerful shifting practice. 1 minute. 1 minute can change your mind, can change your mind state. And thus 1 minute can change your life. Be present. Allow the breath to come and go and notice. Notice your experience. Notice where you feel, what you feel, how you feel. Take a full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. And then as you exhale, come to your mat. We're going to start on our bellies today. Come all the way down onto your mat on your belly. Bring your hands down by your side. Turn your palms down. Bring the heels and toes together. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Bring your forehead, your nose, or your chin to the mat. We're going to take this sequentially. On your inhale, extend through your right heel and lift your right toes. Breathe here. We're holding the posture down, not the breath. Maybe gently lift your nose off the mat just so you can breathe freely. Right heel is lifted. Breathing, full inhale. Complete exhale. Press into the palms and maybe the forearms. You feel a little support there. Inhale here. Exhale, bring that right foot back down. Inhale, lift. Press through the left heel, lift the left toes. Breathing here, full inhale. Complete exhale. Holding the posture for a moment, just noticing. Notice the difference hip to hip. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the left leg down. Inhale, lift the crown, lift the chest, bring the heart forward. Now notice you're balanced on your pubic bone. Everything from the waist down is relaxed. If you're clenching your buttocks, release them. Lifting from the lower back and the abdomen, bringing the heart forward, breathing. Inhale here. Exhale here. Notice that because your diaphragm is moving, your little rocking action here. And notice if we can just see if we can minimize that rocking action. Hold still while breathing. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your forehead back to the mat. All right, now if you like, inhale, lift the right leg. Maybe lift the left leg also. Lift your nose gently so you can breathe freely. Breathing here. And then if you like, you can lift one arm or both arms. This is your locust posture. Breathe, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. As you exhale, lower down, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, thumbs at the breast line, bring the elbows toward the hips or down toward the buttocks. Move your shoulders away from your ears. Press into the tops of the feet, feel the knees engage. Inhale, press lightly into your fingertips, lift the crown, lift the heart. Cobra. Breathe here, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. As you exhale, lower the forehead toward the mat and then press into the palms and press up into a tabletop and continue to press back. Bring the hips back toward the heels, coming into an extended child's pose. Now you can take your knees wide to let your torso drop between them, or you can bring the knees closer together. Bring your forehead toward the mat. Walk your fingertips out. Feel that release in the lower back. And there's a counter pose here. Breathing, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Inhale forward to table. So bring your hips over your knees. Your hands are underneath and slightly ahead of your shoulders. We're going to arch the spine on the inhale. Drop the belly. Lift the crown. Bring the heart forward. On the exhale, we're going to round the spine, release the head, the biceps will frame the ears, and the hips will tuck under. Find your rhythm. Your breath. This is where we begin to train ourselves to move with breath, right? So maybe tighten a little bit at the back of the throat to hear your ocean breath or ujjayi breath, victorious breath. So you hear the sound of the breath in your nostrils. On the inhale, may sound like the surf coming in. On the exhale, may sound like the surf going out, hence ocean breath. But the idea is your breath becomes audible in your nostrils, and then you can move to the rhythm of your audible breath. We align the movement with breath in these simple movements in hopes that we can carry that into the more complex movements. Couple more. Inhale to center, long through the crown. Walk your hands out, maybe one hand length to get a little more purchase. Curl the toes of the feet. Press back through the heels, down into the palms, and lift the knees. Breathe here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, begin to lift the hips a little higher, releasing the head. So the crown of the head will drop toward the mat. The hips will rise toward the ceiling and the wall behind you. Legs may straighten. Pressing into the fingertip and the heel of the palm, long through the forearms, allow the heels to drop toward the bottom of the mat. This is your downward dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Bend your right knee and press back through your left heel. Feel the difference there. Notice the length in the back of that left leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend the left knee, press back through the right heel. Feel the difference there. Notice the back length of the back of the right leg. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. Bend both knees, press the hips up and back, lengthen through the back. And then begin to straighten the legs as the heels drop. Downward dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Look up between your hands. Exhale. Gently walk your feet forward. Little baby steps. Little elephant feet. Little baby feet. Just bring your hands outside of your feet between your hands. Release your head and release your hands. Forward fold. Lengthen up through the hips. Press back into the heels so you feel the weight balance in the feet. Maybe bring your hands to the opposite elbow. A little bit of bracing, a little bit of support, a little bit of extra weighting to allow the midriff, the lower back, to lengthen, the hamstrings to feel engaged. Switch the hands on the elbows. Balance out the hips. Take a full inhale here. A complete exhale. Release the hands to the shins. Press the palms into the shins. Straighten the arms. Bring the torso parallel to the mat. Flat back. Breathe into the heart. Exhale. Release the hands. Release the head. Forward fold. Let's do that one more time. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Bend the knees. Let the hips drop a little bit, as if you're sitting down. Maybe there's a seat there. Feel that. Maybe bend in deeply. Feel the weight balanced in the feet. The head is still released. Then gently begin to straighten the legs. Begin to roll the torso upright, one vertebra at a time. Head stays tucked. Shoulders will naturally roll up and down. The chin will lift parallel to the mat. Palms will turn forward. Fingers extend. Crown gets long. Standing on your own 2 feet. Notice the blood change. Head was below the heart. You may feel all that blood returning from the head to the heart now. Take a breath here. Check in with your gratitude and your intention. On the inhale, take your arms and float them high over your head, biceps spraying the ears. Maybe your palms touch. Maybe you interlace the fingers, maybe not. Full inhale here, get long. Staying long, exhale. Inhale here. Circle the left wrist with the right thumb and forefinger. Get long through the arms. Exhale, bump the left hip to the left and then lean the body to the right. Keep both arms long. Your body will go where it can go, and then it'll stop. Find that place. Inhale here. Get long through both arms. Exhale. Maybe there's a little more space. Maybe not. Breathe here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale. Come back to center. Release the wrist. And switch. Take the right wrist and the left thumb and forefinger. Get long. As you exhale, bump the right hip to the right and let the body lean to the left. It'll go where it goes. When you reach your stopping point, just stop. Inhale, get long through both arms. Exhale, maybe there's a little more space, maybe not. Breathe here, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, come back to center, release the wrist. Palms press or arms are up, and then just slightly look up. Maybe you can take your thumbs to the bottom of your mat. Maybe you can lift out of the waist a little bit. Maybe there's a little back bend, maybe not. It's early in the practice yet, so breathe here, full inhale. Exhale, maybe there's a little space, maybe not. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, come back to center, get long. Exhale, hinge at the hips, bring the hands through prayer, fold and release the head. Forward fold. Breathe here, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale to a flat back. Brace on the shins if you need or like. Exhale, release, forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, root and rise. Gather as you go. This time bring the arms up as you come up, gathering. Exhale, release the hands. Mountain posture. Roll the shoulders, take a breath, turn the palms forward, move the hips to the top of the mat, the palms to the back of the mat. Take a breath. Full inhale. Complete exhale. All right, let's put this together. Inhale. Tall mountain. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Flat back. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Root and rise. Tall mountain again. Exhale. Release the hands. Roll the shoulders. Take a breath. Find your mountain. Breathe in. We're going to add on. Inhale. Take the arms high. Exhale. Hinge and fold. Inhale. Flat back. Exhale, fold, place the hands beside the feet, step the left foot back to a lunge. Drop the left knee in the top of the left foot. Press down into the left knee and the right heel. Pick up your hands, maybe bring them to the knee. Straighten the arms to support the lifting of the torso. This is your supported lunge. Be here. Long through the crown, down into that left knee and right heel. Breathing, full inhale. Complete exhale. If you like, inhale, take the arms high. Hook the thumbs, press the palms, interlace the fingers, whatever's right for you. Maybe your hands don't touch, it doesn't matter. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer at the chest. Inhale, get long through the torso. Exhale, rotate your abdomen to the right, bringing the left elbow to the right knee or outside the right thigh. Pressing the palms at the chest, stacking the shoulders. Breathing, full inhale in this twist. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to center. Release the hands. Curl the toes of the left foot. Lift the left knee. Step the left foot forward to join the right, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, release the hands. Roll the shoulders, take a breath, breathe into your mountain, full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, the arms go high. Exhale, we hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back, breathe behind the heart. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet, right foot back to a lunge, right knee down, top of the right foot. Establish yourself in support here. Find your supports. Inhale, bring the hands to the knee, opposite hand underneath. Straighten the arms, support the torso, find that length. Supported lunge. Inhale, bring the arms high if you like. Exhale, sink in. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer at the chest. Full inhalation, long through the spine. Exhale, rotate the abdomen to the left, bringing the right elbow to the left knee or outside the left thigh. Stack the shoulders, press the hands at the chest, breathe. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to center, release the hands. Curl the toes of the right, lift the right knee, step into forward fold. Full inhale, flat back. Complete exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise through tall mountain. Exhale, release the hands. Roll the shoulders, take a breath, be in your mountain, establish yourself. On the next inhale, the arms go high. On the exhale, we hinge and fold. On the inhale, flat back. On the exhale, fold, hands beside the feet, left foot back to a lunge. Drop the knee if you like, or keep the knee lifted. Press back through the left heel, down into the right heel, and bring your hands to your knee for support. Straighten the arms to lift the torso. This is your supported crescent or high lunge. Breathe here, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, sink in. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer at the chest. Rotate the abdomen to the right. Bring the left elbow outside the right thigh. Stack the shoulders and breathe. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to center. Release the hands. Step the left foot to join the right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, release the hands. Take a breath in mountain and reestablish yourself here in your gratitude and your intention. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet. Right foot back, drop the knee if you like, or press back through the right heel. Bring the opposite hand to the knee. Straighten the arms, lift the torso, find your supported lunge. Breathe here. Lift that right thigh, press back through that right heel. Inhale, take the arms high if you like. Exhale, sink in. Inhale here, get long. Exhale, hands to prayer at the chest, rotate the abdomen, bring the elbow outside, stack the shoulders, and breathe into your twist. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, back to center, release the hands, step the right foot to join the left, release the head. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, release the hands, roll the shoulders, take a breath. All right, let's add on a little bit. Inhale, the arms go high. Exhale, we hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet, left foot back into a lunge. Inhale, rise up. Crescent lunge. Exhale, sink in. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer at the chest and drop the left heel down and in. So now you're in this warrior posture. All right. Inhale, take the arms high. And then exhale, open the shoulders and come to warrior two. Check your balance in your feet. Establish yourself in your supports. Look down over that right arm. Engage through the core. Support the lower back. All right. Now, from here, we're going to flip the right palm and inhale into our revolved warrior. Breathing in, full inhale. Breathing out, complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Inhale. Bring that left arm along the long side of the mat. Return your torso back forward. Come back to warrior one. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer. Roll to the ball of the left foot. You're back into your crescent. Inhale the arms high. Exhale, release the hands. Frame the foot. Step forward, forward fold. Notice the difference in those hips. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, release the hands and take a breath in mountain. Notice yourself and your experience here. Inhale, the arms go high. Exhale, we hinge and fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet. Right foot back into a lunge. Inhale. Crescent lunge. Exhale, sink in. Find your posture. Take a moment here. Full inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer and drop the right heel down and in. Now, make your adjustments to ensure your balance in your feet. Inhale, the arms go high. Exhale, open to warrior two. Stacking the shoulders, looking down over that left middle finger. Warrior two, steady and sure. Flip the left palm, inhale, revolve the warrior. Exhale, breathe in, peaceful. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Inhale, revolve that right arm, come back to warrior one. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer, roll to the ball of that right foot, come back into your crescent. Inhale, the arms go high. Exhale, step the right foot forward to join the left and hinge into a forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, release and roll the shoulders. Take a breath. Establish yourself here in your yoga. We're going to add the vinyasa or the flow at the bottom. So inhale, the arms go high. Exhale, we hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Hands beside the feet, left foot back into a lunge. Inhale, rise up, crescent. Exhale, drop the hands to prayer and the heel down and in. Inhale, warrior one. Arms go high. Exhale, warrior two. Arms open. Flip the right palm. Inhale, revolve warrior. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, back to warrior one. Exhale, hands to prayer, heel lifts, crescent. Inhale, arms go high. Exhale, bring the hands down, and this time step the right foot back to join the right. Right foot back to join the right. Yeah, that made sense. Right foot back to join the left, coming into your down dog. Inhale to a plank. This is our vinyasa flow. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin, or reverse push-up. Inhale, rise up, cobra, or maybe up dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. I'm going to take 3 breaths in down dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. As we exhale, bring the left foot forward between the hands. Bring the right foot to join it. Forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, root and rise through tall mountain. Exhale, release the hands, roll the shoulders, take a breath. On the inhale, the arms are high. On the exhale, we hinge and fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet. Right foot back to a lunge. Inhale, rise up, crescent. Exhale, drop the hands in the heel. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip the right left palm and revolve. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Inhale, right arm back, warrior one. Exhale, hands to prayer. Lift the heel, crescent. Inhale, the arms go high, crescent lunge. Exhale, forward fold, step the left foot back. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, lower your choice. Inhale, rise your choice. Exhale, press back, downward dog, 3 breaths, full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale. Baby step, 1 foot at a time, or float the feet forward and come to your forward fold. Get there however you need to get there. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, release the hands. Roll the shoulders, take a breath. Woo. All right, we're going to do 1 complete sequence each side with the breath. Full inhale, the arms high, tall mountain. Exhale, hinge and fold, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, breathe to the heart. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet, left foot back. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to prayer, heel drops. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, revolve warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, crescent. Inhale, full crescent. Exhale, hinge and fold. Step back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, press back. Downward dog, 3 breaths. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Look up between the hands. Left foot forward. Inhale, rise up, crescent. Exhale, drop the hands in the heel. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale, revolve that warrior. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Inhale, revolve back, warrior one. Exhale, hands to prayer, heel lifts. Inhale, full crescent. Exhale, hands down, steps back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower, vinyasa flow, your flow. Inhale up, your choice. Exhale, press back, downward dog, 3 breaths, full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. On the exhale, look up between the hands, walk, step, or float forward, coming into your forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Gather as you go. Exhale, release the hands. Roll the shoulders, take a breath. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Gently bring yourself down onto your back in any way that's supportive for you. Simple twist here as we move into our ending posture. So we're going to twist out the hips and then we're going to move into our guided rest. So we're going to do a simple twist here. So bring the knees to the ceiling, the heels toward the hips. All right, take the left leg high. Press to the heel. Reach up behind that left leg and create a little more space. Bring that knee toward your face. Exhale, cross that left thigh tightly atop the right, dropping the left foot outside the right calf, or even hooking it if you have that flexibility. The arms will come out to the sides, 60 to 90 degrees to create space. Inhale here. As you exhale, slowly let the knees fall over to the left as you gently look over your right shoulder, keeping the right shoulder relaxed and down on the mat. So we're not trying to get anywhere. We're just allowing the weight of the legs and gravity to do the work here. If you have a thought, think about moving the knees away from the face, more so than down toward the floor. Just opening, releasing any tension in that right hip, breathing into the back of that right hip, and that twisting, the turning of your head toward your right shoulder will relax that neck muscles on the left side of your neck. Breathing here, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. On the inhale, bring the knees back to center. Head back to center, lift the left leg, reach behind the left leg, pull it long, and then release the left leg long on the mat. Release the right leg to join it. Inhale, bring the knees to the ceiling, heels toward the hips, and this time we're going to inhale the right leg high. Reach up and grab behind the right leg, create a little space. Exhale, cross the right thigh tightly atop the left, pressing the back of the right thigh to the top of the left. Right foot outside the calf, arms out wide. Inhale, get long through your crown. Feel your lower spine on the mat. Exhale, let both knees move slowly to the right as you gently look over your left shoulder. And again, nowhere to go. We're here. Just be here. Allow the weight of the legs and gravity to do the work. Relax the left shoulder, relax the back of the head, relax the feet. Let the weight of the legs let them do the work. Maybe moving the knees away from your face, creating a little length there as you breathe in behind that left hip. Full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Inhale, bring the knees back to center, the head back to center, lift the right leg, reach up and grab behind the right leg, open the space, and then release the right leg long, release the left leg long to join it. All right, so we opened here with a breath. Let's bring the knees into the chest. Let's reach up and squeeze just below the knees. Let's rock a little side to side, release any remaining tension. Let's bring the knees up. Let's bring the nose up toward the knees, create a tight little ball here, and then just release, rock, release. All right. All right, I feel like we did enough activating today, so let's do a balancing breath here, a centering breath, I should say, as we go into it. So release the legs long. Let the toes fall open. Bring the hands down by the side, palms up, lengthen through the crown. If you like to move your heels wider on the mat, do so. Find the place that's appropriate for you. Take a moment here as you move into this posture to provide yourself with any additional supports you may want in this final posture. Maybe you have an eye cloth. Maybe you have a blanket or a shawl. Maybe you have a bolster. And we're going to breathe in a pattern for a moment here, just to kind of center us, and then we'll drop into our full rest. So bring your awareness to your breath. Now, no stress, no strain, no exertion here, just a gentle breathing here. And I want you to just count your breaths. And we want to bring some balancing to the breath. So we're going to inhale to a count of 4. Your count. Inhale for 4, whatever your count is. Maybe you can align, you can feel the alignment of the rhythm of the breath with the rhythm of the heart. Maybe that helps you with your count, but don't stress, don't sweat it. Just breathe into a count of 4. Breathe out to a count of 4. And then for the next minute or so, I'm going to add a little light retention. So breathe into a count of 4. Just gently retain the breath for a count of 4. And then breathe out for a count of 4. Now, if you find that the retention is creating a little tension, then just retain for a count of 3 or 2 or 1. No tension here at all, just gentle inhale. Gentle retention. Gentle exhale. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Just bringing awareness to the breath and letting everything else fall away. Fully supported on your back, held in place here, just breathing, knowing that you're breathing, being with yourself, and breathing into this little rhythm. Gentle 4 count, inhale. Gentle 4 count, retention, maybe 4, maybe 3, maybe 2, maybe 1. Gentle retention. Gentle exhale, 4 count. Just being aware. Controlling the breath. Acknowledging the gift of the breath. Recognizing that our primary need is being met and that we can bring awareness to our need being met. basic elements of resilience, understanding that we are supported, that our needs are being met, and that we can manage or control our responses to our needs being met. One more repetition here. Inhaling 4, exhaling 4. And then let go of any counting, let go of any shaping of the breath or the body, let go of anything at all. Let go. You're done. Be done. Allow yourself to be done. Just let go and allow yourself to be in your space, supported and held by gravity and resting fully, deeply. Just let go. Let go of everything. We let go of any analysis, let go of any conversation, let go of any need, let go of any planning, let go of any fantasizing, let go of any distraction at all. Just be here. Feel the supports on the backside of the body. Feel the opportunity to just let go and rest in safety and security. You are held here in the privacy of your own space. Take a moment to feel into freedom. Freedom from the demands of your mind, freedom from the demands of your schedule, freedom from the demands of the outside world. Just be present with yourself. What is it like to just take a moment and breathe without thought, without care, without desire? What is it like to just be as you are in this moment? And we'll take the next minute or so to explore resting fully and deeply in the awesome power of silence. And if perchance you find that your attention has wandered away, I invite you to just bring gratitude to the noticing, and then gently and compassionately return your focus to your breath. On your next inhale, I invite you to begin to reacclimate with your body, perhaps wiggling your toes and your fingers, maybe rotating your wrists and your ankles. Continuing to reacclimate to your body on your next inhale, I invite you to bring your knees to the ceiling, your heels toward your hips, and to extend your right arm alongside your head so that your bicep frames your ear. Take a moment here in this posture to prepare yourself to roll to your right side. And when you are ready, and only when you are ready, gently roll to your right side, allowing that right arm to cradle your head and neck as a pillow. Take a moment here on your right side, to reacclimate and prepare to be upright again. And when you are prepared, and only when you are prepared, I invite you to bring your left arm in front of your chest and gently leverage yourself back to a seated posture. And as you find yourself seated again, I invite you to reconnect with your supports, settle into your seat, and on your inhale, float your hands once again to your heart space in a way that brings awareness to your heart space. And allow to arise in your heart space perhaps one more thing for which you are grateful today. And holding yourself in awareness, sitting in gratitude in your space, I will take this opportunity to extend my sense of gratitude to you from this space. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice. I'm honored to be here, truly. And as always, I invite and encourage you to stay here in gratitude and rest for as long as you like. And most importantly, when you do rise, please take these tools and the echoes of your practice and your gratitude with you as you go off your mat and into your day, lifting yourself and all that you come into contact with. Have an amazing day.